Oh, you're fucking crazy, aren't you?
I'm sorry?
Where'd it go? This is awesome.
Do you have any science to back up your claim that I'm fucking crazy?
Yeah, right here.
What science?
What science do you have?
Make a claim.
Let me hear you make a claim.
I'm not here to make a claim, I'm just here to give information.
7 million people infected, 215,000 people dead.
According to the CDC? You know, the CDC reduced the numbers by 94%.
That's bullshit, I've looked it up.
You're wrong, it's just snobs.
You know you don't have to wear a mask. Hey, you don't have to wear a mask, you know.
Yep, you don't either.
Okay. Hey, Earth is flat. Get educated. He said, I hope you fucking die. Good job. All right. Let's continue.
All the time, we can't get our public park.
Here we go, guys. Zombies are coming in.
Right here? How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. Right here?
Where else?
I mean, it's the nature of your public park, man.
What, and you think Facebook's gonna let this information out?
I'm just saying there's a lot of other forums, a lot of other public spaces.
Yeah, yeah, echo chambers online, yeah.
Hey, man, I mean, you're right, I suppose. Okay. I don't know if I'm not, you know, one to make a thing of it, but
I got you.
Just people, I think people get out here to get away from all of the...
Well, I mean, I'm just coming where the people are at.
Well, you're right, man. I hope you do well. I hope you have a good day.
You too. Take care.
Take care, man.
All right, here's what we got. Appreciate that. Just spreading some truth, man.
Yeah, yes. That's awesome. keeping people active, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a dire time we're in, and what I see is a lot of people wearing masks outside, and I think they're gonna cause people to change the law to make it so we have to wear masks outside. So,
it's the open air.
So the idea is not to wear a mask and to show people in public that you're not gonna wear a mask. I mean, you see what these people do to kids. Kids can't breathe in a mask. Our oxygen is reduced when we wear a mask.
Right, but outdoors is no necessity. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying even indoors, it's not even necessary. I think there's a lot of things that we've been lied to about. And, you know, we just need to start looking for information and be hungry for truth, because the mainstream media is not going to give it to us. They're just there to give us lies and propaganda.
That's true.
It's good
It makes a point.
to see your own,
I mean,
learn instead of listening to the...
Yeah, don't let them think for you.
Yeah, if everybody believed exactly the same thing, we'd be in a boring world, you know?
Right.
So I'm just coming out to make a change, make some waves, and just offer information, and it's up to you guys to take it in and think about it. You know, I'm not here to convince anyone. I don't want to change your mind. I just want to give you the information, you know, because you're not going to see this online on Facebook, and even YouTube, they're censoring it, so it's kind of hard to find these days. They're not going to recommend it to you.
What do you think about this whole pandemic? You think it's fake?
Yeah, I'm not confident that there's a virus going around out there. You know, I just don't see a pandemic. I mean, I see people enjoying the outdoors and, you know, the fresh air, nice weather. I don't see people dropping dead. I don't see people bleeding from their noses and ears and all that stuff. And even the hospitals are kind of empty right now. My sister's an ER nurse in Florida, and she's been below capacity for this whole time.
Right.
They're not overrun.
It's because of the summer, it kind of is like hot. Because in the winter it was really
like,
bad.
I mean, in a way, like, I'm iffy about it too. I'm like,
yeah, I know.
you never see somebody with the virus. You know?
No, I mean, we know people with viruses, but
I've never seen it. Like, this could be a hawk. Like, it could be all a BS and just.
I mean, it's good to be safe. I mean, we've had pandemics in the past in our history. So for me, I want to be safe, but I agree with, you know, like, don't always believe everything, you know, but we'll see what happens, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to use discernment about what people tell you. Don't just take everything as truth when it comes from an authority figure.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, even Fauci at the beginning, he was saying that we don't need to be wearing masks. And then they changed their mind and they're like, okay, yeah, wear masks. And then they switch it back around again. And now Fauci is saying that asymptomatic people don't cause pandemics. And what do they want to do? They're telling all the people to wear masks because, oh, you could be asymptomatic. I just don't think that's a real thing. If you don't have symptoms, you don't have a virus.
Oh, you have like the flat earth too?
Yeah, so have you ever thought about Earth being something like this?
Yeah.
Where the sun and moon go around?
Yeah.
So this is actually the Gleason's map, which is a variation of the UN flag. If you look at the UN flag, that's the flat Earth map.
Right.
And they show what the Earth looks like on a flat plane, where you can see all the continents splayed out from the North Pole.
Right.
And the only thing that looks really different is the South Pole, Antarctica. So that would actually be a ring going around, like a wall of ice. So you'll see people making fun of it like the ice wall in Game of Thrones. That's not really what it is. It's just kind of like a shelf of ice at the edge of where we're allowed to go to. We're not even allowed to get that far. The 60th South Parallel, it's blocked by the Antarctic Treaty, which was formed in 1959, around the same time as NASA. So they're kind of blocking us through red tape of what's above us, over our heads, and then what's around us out along the edge. So we don't know what's beyond Antarctica, but there are reports of people like Admiral Byrd back in the 40s and 50s discovering more land beyond Antarctica. So there actually wouldn't be a South Pole. They just tell you it is, and compasses don't work down there. GPS doesn't work down there. So
I already researched the flat Earth whole theory.
Oh yeah?
I mean,
what information have you found about it?
Like, yeah, it's exact same things that you said. You know, there could be more land beyond the whole south, is it?
Yeah, the south, the southern continents.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's an idea like this, where you can have, like, this is the known world, Antarctica would be this circle, and there could be even more continents out in the waters over here. And there's actually some ancient maps that do show this kind of stuff about more continents out there.
Right.
So they could be hiding land,
we,
resources.
We as a Muslim, you know, we were the first one coming with a compass, you know, algebra. all
Right,
this came
right.
from the
Al-Biruni.
Muslim, yeah. Algorithm, you know, Al-Khawarizm was one of the Muslim philosophers who came up with algorithm.
Mhm.
That's why we have computers. Without algorithm, you know, we wouldn't have this.
Right, right. And there's a lot of math that goes into it, but
Right.
what people have done throughout hundreds of
Muslims
years.
were here before Christopher Columbus. You know, there's a document.
Uh-huh.
There's an article I was reading that, you know, California means it's California actually means the land of caliphs. So
Interesting.
the Muslims were here before Christopher Columbus, but they teach you otherwise. They say no, Christopher Columbus was the first one who discovered America, but that's
Yeah,
not yes.
yeah. I think there's a lot about our history that's been distorted.
Right. Yeah, distorted so much. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't believe everything they tell.
And there is a verse in the Quran that talks about the Creator making the earth like a carpet, laying it out.
Yeah, there's a verse. We spread out the earth for you.
Yeah.
Like a carpet, you know. So, but that there's this different opinions within the Muslim, you know,
Mm-hmm.
scholars. Some
that's
they say,
just like, it's just.
yeah, they say some scholars say
important to
خلق
learn
الأرض
your
طاها.
own
The earth is not
knowledge.
even round like a ball. It's like an egg shape, like an oval shape, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Neil deGrasse Tyson said it's like pear
And the other
shaped.
ayah, Allah says, وَكُلٌّ فِي فَلَكٍ يَسْبَحُونَ. Everything rotates in its own orbit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So there's indication in the Quran that the universe is much vast than what we think it is, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Because here one verse Allah says, أَأَنْتُمْ أَشَدُّ خَلْقًا أَمِ السَّمَاءُ بَنَاهَا. Are you a better creation of the heaven above, you know? So we're so like, we're in this bubble, we're thinking we know everything, but there's so much greater out there, you know?
right.
There's far beyond us, you know? There's so much, like if you study the Quran, the knowledge that it gives you, like the steepest part of the earth was the Dead Sea. Allah mentioned that 1450 years ago. We didn't know that. Later we found that was the steepest part of the earth, where the Romans were defeated by the Persians.
Yeah.
Because the Persian came from above and the Romans were trying to fight upward, you know? So,
Yeah, and the thing about that is that kind of shows the way that the earth is laid out, flat. Like the water lays level,
right.
so it'll drop down to the lowest point it can find,
Right.
just naturally, and then it levels off when it lays still.
When it gets still,
So right now you can see the lake out here. It's a little bit windy, but without wind, you can see it's motionless and like glass, like a mirror. You can see the sky perfectly.
Right.
That can't happen if there's a curve. When you look out in the ocean and it's still, you can't have a reflection of the sun making a line up to your feet as it's setting.
Right.
If there's a curve, then the reflection is not going to reach you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always telling him about, I believe it's, but I don't know either, so.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of info out there, and it's good to you know, kind of go through it and take it objectively of what you know and what you can learn
This
from
guy
it.
is a prick.
What's that?
Bill Gates.
Yeah, Bill Gates. Yeah,
He's good.
he just wants
I
to
don't
shoot
vaccinate
everybody
my
with
kids.
vaccines. That's good.
Huh?
I don't vaccinate my kids.
I don't like that guy.
There's a movie called Vaxxed and Vaxxed 2, where they show all these people who, these parents who've had vaccine damaged kids. And it's really heartbreaking because they were one way before the vaccine, and then now they're just,
That's why we have so many.
they can't walk, they have so many illnesses.
Yeah.
And then you see on the other side people who have never vaccinated their kids at
It's
all.
all money.
And they're in good health.
Exactly. We didn't vaccine him and my daughter, but we vaccinated my older son.
Is there a difference?
There's difference, of course.
Yeah.
You know, he's the lead in school. So
It's really sad.
we really like. After that, we said we're never gonna vaccinate our kids.
Yeah.
You know? So I even tell my friends don't vaccine because It's
Yeah.
all money game, pharmaceutical.
We're not obligated to do what
No.
the authorities tell us to
Exactly,
do.
you know? Even for college, they asked me to, we need your vaccination record. So
Yeah, it's messed up.
brought in my religious document. It's against my religion.
Yeah.
Islamic,
Mhm.
we're not supposed to.
And we do have that right as a medical exemption or religious exemption
Right.
when we walk into stores
Right.
to not wear a mask.
Yeah.
So if
You
people,
should study Quran, man. You should study Islam. Seems like you're more like you'll fit better.
yeah, I mean, I study all kinds of text, but yeah, I'm just here to tell people that we don't need to be wearing masks and doing what they tell us to do. I've never worn a mask going into the store, and I've had to talk with some people sometimes and tell them that I don't have to wear it.
I've missed
But
weddings and
I get
things
in.
because of this, and I'm like, you know what? The next time there's a wedding or something, I'm going. But yeah, no, keep up the good work. You're doing good.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Don't let
that.
anyone put you down.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on,
care.
Omar.
It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking to you. Same to you.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all have a good night. Alright, let's show you guys what we have here. So you can see how they got hooks of the day. And we got some memes for you. Fauci to put. People be scared. Kind of pathetic. Here's Bill Gates. Trying to vaccinate you.
You're wrong. I say snobs. Snobs has the truth.
You see, people don't want to hear your opinion. They want to hear their opinion coming out of your mouth. I thought this one was pretty funny. Many top scientists are on the autism spectrum. So technically, autism causes vaccines. And this is most people today. New government restricted rules and you. Just taking it. Unmasked and muzzled, unvaccinated, unafraid. Say no to the prick. And don't be breathless and speechless. And wear a mask. Oh, and here's what my table looks like here. I got some QR codes that people can scan if they want. check out more information. A little bit windy today. Hello.
Hi. Why don't you like masks?
We don't need them and they dehumanize us.
I mean, yeah.
You can't see people's smiles anymore.
True, but I mean, like on a normal day, like ever since quarantine, coronavirus, I mean, it's kind of a must.
Well, we didn't wear masks last year, did we?
Last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was no coronavirus last year.
Well, there's a lot of people that died from tuberculosis. Tuberculosis?
Yeah, but there's...
What's that?
It's different than a virus, though.
No, tuberculosis is supposed to be a virus too.
Okay, good day.
Yeah. Hey, I got some information here if you want to check it out. You just scan the codes. You have a smartphone?
Yeah.
You just scan the codes, you can find out more information.
What is it?
Some QR codes for you to scan with your smartphone.
Is that recorded?
Yeah, I'm making a video for YouTube.
Oh, okay. What's your channel?
Critical Inception. I got some cars for you if you want.
Thanks, man. Let me search it up. Hold up, I'm checking the QR code. Live stream or?
No, it's not live.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Here you go. Yeah, just some websites and YouTube playlists.
Okay.
See, YouTube likes to censor this information. They don't want this getting out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just here to give information and let you think for yourself, because you're not going to see this on the news, on the TV.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't talk about it in public, so I'm just here to do that.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Take care.
You too.
Gonna take a picture for authentic intent. Show them these memes I got before this video comes out. Hello.
Howdy.
Here we go, guys. Calvary has arrived. Hello. Good, how are you?
Good, you're not. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. Someone called, said that you had this.
Snobs.
They want us to come look.
Okay.
I figured to let you know.
Yeah.
Anything? Do you need anything? Are you good?
No, I'm fine.
You fine?
Just doing some activism.
Okay.
Yeah, free speech.
Cool. Is this about mass or child abuse? I don't.
Well, you can see that the people have been covering up the airways of
Oh,
these
you're
children.
saying the mass are child abuse.
Yeah, on children, yeah, they don't really have a choice. The parents just kind of force it onto them, and they have no say. And I don't think it's right.
No, that's a pretty good point.
Got some funny memes.
I like the Pinocchio Fauci.
Is the complaint on something? I'd love to look. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this.
Yeah. Apparently you upset some people.
Yeah, there's a guy calling me names. He was acting real threatening. Kind of sucks.
What did he say? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I didn't hear it. I was talking. I said,
10-9. Perfect.
I got one pending, man.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Same to you.
I'm just looking if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. Do a little bit of flat earth activism too.
Huh. Cool, man.
All right.
If you need anything, give us a call.
Okay, have a good one. How's it going? Hello. Yeah, I think I know who called. Pretty crazy, guys. I mean, this is definitely not for the faint of heart. Definitely have to be able to have composure and control of yourself. If you got a hot head, I don't think this is the right job for you. But I would encourage people to get out and do activism, if at all possible. Even on a small level, just getting some cards, print them out, hand them to people. Just let them know that they don't have to be wearing these masks. They really don't. Our humanity is slipping away and most people aren't doing anything about it, but I'm here to do something. I'm not gonna go down without a fight. I'm just watching a little bit of Nathan Oakley. Got 1266 uncut and after show. Gotta brush up on my flat earth arguments when I'm going out doing activism. And especially because I'll be doing a lot of that down in South Carolina, Greenville. Looking forward to that. Sorry about the wind, guys. I hope it's not too bad. But yeah, Flattoberfest. I will be going there in about 8 days or so. I'm leaving next week, Thursday morning. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. And I'll be staying with Zulu 1, Mark Sargent, Dottie's World, Steve Finneran, Shelly. Some pretty cool people. You don't already know them. You might see them in the chat hanging out. Yeah, we got a negative Nancy on here in one of my videos. Nice job spreading false information which may cause some people to die because of it, but good job. So he appreciates me spreading false information. Okay. Well, that kind of tells you what his character is like. If it's false information, then I will be held accountable for it, but I'm confident enough to know that the information I'm giving out is true and it's not going to cause people to die. I'll be held accountable if that happens, but I really, really doubt that's going to happen. And just my luck, I'd love for you to be able to prove that. Prove that sharing this information is going to cause people to die. Getting a little bit chilly out here. I do have my jacket, but it's in my car, so I'm gonna have to walk a little bit. Hello. Just changed the battery. I almost lost the file because I forgot to press stop before I pulled out the battery, and it was like repairing file. I'm like shit. Should be good though. That was a close call. GoPro makes me nervous sometimes. Sometimes the memory card doesn't work even though it's the right kind for the camera, and it says file damaged, please format your memory card, and then you lose all the data, like all your videos. So that's a downside, but that's why I usually clear the memory cards before I go out and film, and I make sure they don't have any videos on it, and then I format it beforehand, and then usually I don't have any issues.
Go on, push it in. Good work. Go.
I think that was an eagle that just flew above me. It's pretty cool. I know there's an eagle's nest out down that way. You can walk by through the path in the woods. You can see there's an area where the eagle's nest is. It's pretty cool. Those things are huge. Time to change the battery on here. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Just in time.
Yeah, I suppose. That's true.
It's hot.
I'm just saying, it's not child abuse to wear a mask. We're children and it's fine wearing masks. It really doesn't bother us at all. Wearing masks is nothing wrong.
But do you have a choice to wear it?
Yes, I
So
actually.
you can say no.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm fine with it because I know it saves lives.
Do those babies have a choice to wear it?
No,
No. Yeah.
but it doesn't hurt them and it what's
You
called
sure about
prevents
that?
hurting other people. Yeah.
Okay, so you can call your local dentist office and ask them if they've had an increase in cases with mouth issues, with rotting teeth, bad breath, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and it can give you rashes, and it's called maskne or something, acne on your face because you're wearing a mask all day. It lowers your oxygen, and in the long term, it's just not good for you.
If it saves lives, then it's fine.
Oh yeah, but I really don't think that anyone's proved that it can save lives. You gotta look at the scientific data, and there haven't been any studies that show that it saves lives.
Prevents other things being put onto other people, so it's not child abuse.
Okay, you're entitled to your opinion, man.
Good work, good work.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? You like memes?
Alright. I guess.
Hey, I got some information for you. If you have a smartphone, you can scan the codes, get some YouTube videos. All right. I'm gonna try this out. I was looking into streaming on DLive, and I think it's possible. I just don't know how it's turning out. Yeah, it says I have poor connection. Let me close YouTube. This lady just stopped in the middle of the road to look. I gave her a smile and a wave, and she just had that resting bitch face. That was kind of funny. Let's see, how do I view my channel?
Switch!
Am I live right now?
Switch!
I really have no idea. Hey, am I live?
Push it in! Don't get past! Push it in!
Oh, I forgot to change the title. This is all on my phone, so it's kind of hard to do that going through the web browser and all that stuff. I'm just kind of testing this out. I'm making a video right now for my YouTube. I got my cameras and everything set up. And of course, there's a train coming right now. Okay, it's supposed to be showing the chat on the left side, so I guess I screwed that up in Streamlabs. Let me see if I can take that out. Here we go. I see Brian Stavely just commented. I don't know if that's a recent comment or what. But I am looking at my live stream right now on DLive. So it looks like it's up. So that's good. I don't know how the sound is. Hopefully it's good. I guess if that's a recent comment by Brian. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I'll do the live stream here. This is like basically into the second half of my activism outing. Probably gonna be packing up in a little bit, but just want to test out this live stream, at least a little bit for now. But I'm gonna have better content once I edit the videos with my GoPros. I have 2 cameras right now, and yeah, I got some posters. Hoax of the day. I got some memes for you. This will all be on my YouTube video once I edit that, but just for DLive, I'm gonna put this up here.
No, they're gonna come down here. Make sure they come down. I'm going all the way to the end. Okay.
Unmasked, unmuzzled, unvaccinated, unafraid. Say no to the prick. And don't be breathless and speechless. And this is the lake that I'm at, Lake Accotink. And the sun is going away. It's getting darker and a little colder. So yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be here, but you know, just do my thing and I'll pack up when I feel like it. But yeah, here's the table too. Got some stuff for people to scan. That's from David's website, stoplookthink.com. Check it out. Got some YouTube videos and websites that it links you to when you open your phone up. There's a flat earth activism as well. Hello, how's it going?
Oh yeah.
Good.
What's the open carry policy here in Virginia?
It's an open carry state.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I had my own gun too.
Oh yeah, no, the majority of states in the U.S. are open carry. Some of them you need a permit, but Virginia you don't need a permit.
Gotcha. What are you carrying?
Yeah. Smith & Wesson Shield.
Okay. I have a Springfield XD subcompact.
Oh, nice. I think I have one of those too. The XDS.
So,
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Cool, man. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. It's getting cold. Come on. All right. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Hi.
What do we have here?
Just giving some information to the public about how we don't really need to be wearing masks right now. Yeah?
I love it. Yeah, I don't wear it.
Yeah, I've never worn a mask going into a store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tell them I'm exempt. In the governor's order.
Are you Do you have like some kind of paperwork for that?
You don't need paperwork. You just tell them you have a medical exemption or religious exemption.
Okay.
And in the governor's order, it allows for that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's people that'll give you trouble, but most of the stores now, they're aware that you can have an exemption and you don't have to go into the store and wear a mask.
What are these things?
Oh, I just have a different, different ideas about where we live. So I'm kind of doing a double feature activism right now. No masks and flat Earth.
Flat Earth?
Yes. Have you ever heard of that before? No?
No.
So have you ever wondered what the Earth really looks like, or like whether we're moving or not?
Whether we're moving?
Yeah, like you see the sun going across the sky.
Yeah.
But in school they teach you that we're the one that's spinning.
Yeah.
And the sun is not moving.
Yeah.
So when you make your
recording or just?
Yeah, I'm making a YouTube video.
Okay, but I don't want to be on the video.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I can kind of turn the camera away, but yeah, so there's a lot of information out there that's being censored, and I'm just here to bring that information to the public so you can make your own decision about it. I'm not trying to change your mind or anything. I just want you to be aware that there's actually a lot of people who are aware that the Earth is actually flat and not a globe.
Really? Is it scientific study or what is it?
Yeah, you can make your own observations. When you look at water, like the lake back here, you can see when it's not on a windy day like today. Like if you go early in the morning, you can see it's flat like glass. It just levels off, and you can see the reflection of the sky perfectly.
Yeah.
And even on large lakes, larger bodies of water, you can see the same thing. Like in Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flats in Bolivia, when it rains, like you get like an inch or two of water, and the water levels off, and it's the world's largest mirror. So if you Google the largest mirror in the world, it's gonna come up with Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, and you can see a perfect reflection of the sky on the water. And so that's how you know that there's no curve.
So what made you? So why do you think is the reason behind them teaching schools that?
Well, that's not something we can kind of prove outright, but we have our ideas of why they could be lying to us about that. And what it comes down to is control. Because I mean, we're not the ones lying, so we're not inside the heads of these people who are perpetrating the lie. And a lot of us, we believed in the globe too. We were just unaware, like the majority of the world. We were taught that we lived on a globe, and we just didn't know any better. And now there's with the internet, we can connect with each other and share our research really easy.
Right.
And we can see that we can make observations like long distance photography to see that there is a lie going on, that we can see further than we should, because if there's a curve, it's curving away at a certain rate, and you can measure that. But we don't see that. What we see is we can see too far. And it's a really fascinating study. It gets you more closer to really get you down to earth of where we really live.
The insight that I take, the reason why I don't wear masks and everything is because I believe God.
Look for coach.
I believe that
Look for coach.
He didn't give us the spirit of fear.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I don't want to be fearful. I want to be responsible, but I don't want to live in fear.
And actually in the Bible it does tell us that we're not supposed to put a veil over our faces. You know, we're not here to cover our identities, and what's going on is just dehumanizing everyone. And I don't like how everyone's just going along with it without question. I think we need to think for ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, and also with Earth, like with the widespread fear of global warming and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing that's up for debate.
Yeah, and for me, I always go back to the Bible again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm aging. Nobody can stop it. I don't care how many plastic surgeries I get or whatever. One day I'm gonna age and die. Like, everything ages on this planet. The Earth is aging, and because everything ages and dies, and He said He's gonna create new heavens and earth.
New heaven and a new earth.
Huh?
Yeah. A new heaven and a new earth.
New heaven and new earth. So for that reason, I said, like, I would be responsible. I love nature. I don't want it to,
right,
be destroyed.
Yeah,
but
I
at
understand.
the same time, the earth is created for me. I'm not created for earth. this beautiful universe got created for us.
Yeah.
We are not created.
We're all in the
It's
center
other
of
way
creation.
around. Now, yeah. So I know some people who stop eating meat and this and that because they're trying to preserve Earth.
Yeah.
No matter how much you try, because of the technological advances and everything, we're aging Earth. Because which one is it? Do you want your technology? You can't have your cake and eat it too, right?
Yeah.
So it's showing signs of aging, which is...
It's going through cycles.
Yeah. It's so... Does that mean that I'm going to be irresponsible? No. But I'm not going to be fearful, or I'm not going to live my life so that, you know, the Earth would be preserved forever. It's not going to.
Right.
Like, I can't stop myself from aging and dying. But I know who created it. And who has to save, and who's gonna take care of it. And so, like you said, most of the things that you hear and see is control-based.
Yeah.
And fear-based.
The globe model, it creates a lot of atheists, people who hate God and they don't care about morality. Not all of them are like that, but I think most of them are. And it's really unfortunate to see that because we all need to be working together with each other.
Yeah, we do. Like, God created all of us and we should respect one another.
Because with the idea of evolution, it's every man for himself. And you try to be the dominant one and survival of the fittest and all that.
If you believe in that, then there shouldn't be a question of injustice because we're all trying to survive. I mean, whatever,
right.
You know?
There's no right or wrong.
There's no right or wrong
Yeah.
because survival of the fittest, right?
And that ties into the world that we live in reality. I think it's something like this. I can't say it's perfectly dimensioned like this, but I mean the sun and the moon, they travel around like this, and then all the continents are splayed out from the North Pole. So you have Australia, Africa, South America, North America, and you have all of it looking like that, and then the sun and the moon, they just travel out of your line of sight. They get too far away for you to see them. And the way that light works in the air, the way that light bends, because there's water in the air, so that kind of acts like a lens and it bends the light, so we can't see all of it all at one time. So you would have Antarctica around the outside, and that's the only continent that's really locked down with the Antarctic Treaty, that they don't want people to go explore there. There have been like government explorations down there in the past, and Admiral Byrd back in the 50s, he said that he found more land beyond Antarctica, so they could be hiding more land, more resources, and so there's a lot of reasons for them to lie about this, but generally we're kind of enclosed like this, and the Bible does talk about a firmament covering the earth that divides the waters below from the waters above. So I think the reason why the sky is blue is because there's water up there. So and with rainbows, you can see the shape of a rainbow is kind of dome shaped. So there's a lot of different aspects to this, and I would just encourage you to look into it. I do have some flyers that you can have. This is a Bible-centered flyer, and then this one is a science-centered flyer where you can make your own observations for yourself. So you can look at the scripture side and the science side of it, because there's real science out there, and what we see today is a lot of scientism, where people just believe what the government-funded scientists say. Like, they have a job to do. They're getting paid to do their experiments, so there's a bias there. But if you make your own observations, do your own science, that's real science, you know, observation, hypothesis.
What denomination is this?
There's no denomination, it's just straight Bible. It doesn't give you doctrine or anything.
But what church do you go to? Do you live in this area?
I guess I would be considered non-denominational, but I don't really go to a church because I just don't see any churches around here that go into truth and exposing the lies that are going on today. They just kind of get you going with like a routine, and they don't, like, I think we're called to expose the lies out here, and I just don't see that going on too much.
The only mission of the church. I mean, McLean Bible Church is a really good church.
Yeah, I mean, there's all different aspects of it. Like, everyone has their own job to do. I mean,
Right.
you know, the body of Christ,
Yeah.
you know, different parts, one body. So
Yeah.
I'm just doing my part.
Yeah, I mean, while you do that, the reason why because the Bible instructs us to not forsake our assembly. Christians have to be together to
Right.
worship the Creator. So it is something that God expects us to do. And having a body also, you do your function, right? You have my calling.
Right.
When you're outside of that, it's just you'll be open for the enemies attack.
Yeah.
You need Christians to pray for you. And
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
because I think we're in the last days. So I encourage you. Plain is a really good church. Do you live in this area?
Yeah, I'm from around here.
Yeah, it's about 15 minutes from here.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Same here.
Okay.
Well, I'm not done yet.
My Bluetooth piece died, so it started playing out the audio from my phone. Audio's not that great on here. That's unfortunate. Oh, I need to charge my phone. And what time is it? Oh, 6:41. I got about 20 minutes, then I'll start packing up. Maybe sooner. Looks like people are heading out. I'm definitely glad that the wind died down. It would be a lot colder than it already is. And I think I'll be able to hold out without grabbing my jacket. I don't want to leave all my stuff here and then go get that from my car. Very interesting day. Hello. How's it going? Oh gosh, that guy's got a Safe at Home t-shirt. I think you heard me. I didn't think I was that loud.
Addison, circle him up, need him instructions. Stretch when you wake up, please. I know y'all are young. Stretch when you wake up. You'll appreciate it.
band playing up there.
Hello.
They were really good.
We don't need to be wearing masks anymore. For some reason my phone isn't charging. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for D Live. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna start packing it up. Getting dark and getting cold. I'll leave the cameras running though, just in case, you never know. Alright, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Take care.